clap to Jonathan.
Recording in progress.
One-handed clap. I'm calling to order the regular meeting of the Civil Service Commission for May 19th, 2026 at 5:37 p.m. I'm going to ask you all to stand for the pledge of the flag, to the flag of this great country of ours. Today in 1848, the Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo was signed, ceding the land that is now known as Nevada, Utah, and California from Mexico to the United States for the paltry sum of $15 million. So it enabled 3 wonderful places to become states. So with that in mind, if you'll join me in the pledge to the flag, right hand over your heart, ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Do you want a roll call, or can I just go to public comment? Okay, it is time for public comment, so if anybody is here from the public who would like to comment, you have 3 minutes to stand before this wonderful board and tell us what you think. Seeing no members of the public, we will move on to the consent calendar, and the chair will entertain a motion to accept or adopt the consent calendar.
I make a motion that we accept it.
And do I have a second?
Second.
We have a second. Roll call.
Commissioner Rios?
Yes.
Commissioner Fry?
Yes.
Commissioner Perez?
Yes.
Commissioner Atwood?
Yes.
4 votes to approve, 1 being absent.
There we go. So now we move on to the regular order of business. I call your attention to item 5A, the adoption of the Deputy Chief Youth Correctional Center classification specification. I'd look to the public if there's any comment. No one here, so we will move on. And so, HR, let us know.
Good evening, Commissioners. Sabrina Mendez, Department of Human Resources. Yes, so Human Resources, in collaboration with the Probation Department, has developed a new job description, and the proposed job description clarifies the oversight responsibilities of the Youth Correctional Center, while also expanding the minimum qualifications in comparison to the Deputy Chief job description. The legal, and that is it. I don't have anything further. It's very short and simple. We just developed a new job description. It's just to clarify the responsibilities and oversight for the Youth Correctional Center. And it was the department's desire to just expand the minimum qualifications. The current deputy chiefs requires just the deputy corps, and this will also allow for the juvenile correctional corps.
Sounds good. Are there any questions from any of the commissioners? The chair will entertain a motion to adopt.
I move that we adopt.
We have a motion, a second?
Second.
We have the second. Can we have the roll call, please?
Commissioner Fry?
Yes.
Commissioner Perez?
Yes.
Commissioner Rios?
Yes.
Commissioner Atwood?
Yes.
4 votes to approve.
5A passes. I call your attention to 5B, adoption of legal assistant 2 and 3 classification specification. Looking for public comment. Are you here as public or are you here as IT guy? Okay, Jonathan is IT. I gave you your shot. Okay, so.
Yes, so Human Resources, in partnership with the District Attorney's Office, has developed 2 new job descriptions. The legal assistant classification previously included 3 levels. Only the 1 level remained in use after the levels 2 and 3 were abolished several years ago. So in response to growing workload demands, the department has requested that these 2 levels be reinstated. And so that is our request.
Okay. Are there any questions of the commission?
I did want to note that previously the legal assistant was unrepresented. It will now, all 3 levels will now be represented by the clerical technical unit. It will also be designated as overtime eligible.
Okay.
So how, with, a few years ago, as it says, that we abolished the 2 and the 3 and only had the 1, and now we're going back again. Is there a different head of department at this point?
No, there's no different, we still have the same district attorney. It's just that during the class study, during that time, the job description wasn't being utilized. It was also utilized as an extra help capacity. And so I think just in restructuring and thinking of career paths, it was thought to reintroduce the 2 and 3 level. Because they do work in a sense as legal advisors or paralegals, so it is law-driven or law-based. So I think that is the intent of the department, to utilize them in that way.
Yeah, okay. And to me, it appears as such that you'll have more consistent employees as well that will mold into the department, and you'll have continuity.
Yes.
Is that a fair assumption?
Yes.
Okay.
I have a question. The 3 represents probably the most junior, right, for that position? Or is it the
It's the
most
other way
tenured?
around.
It's the most senior.
The most senior? Okay.
So level 1 would be the entry level.
Okay.
It's backwards of logic.
Yeah.
Why would anybody think that of a governmental agency? Are there any other questions from the commission?
I move that we approve.
We have a motion to approve. Do I have a second?
I'll second it.
It has been moved and seconded. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Fry?
Yes.
Commissioner Rios?
Yes.
Commissioner Perez?
Yes.
Commissioner Atwood?
Yes.
4 votes to approve.
So 5B passes. I direct your attention to 5C in the agenda, the adoption of the policy and guidelines on lateral transfer policy, public safety dispatcher. I see no other people here from the public, so we will dispense with that. HR?
Okay, yes, thank you. So the proposed policy is very similar to the lateral policy the county has adopted for our deputy sheriff and correctional officer positions. It provides an alternative and expedited recruitment process for those who currently work in the same capacity for other counties or cities. The public safety dispatcher is a critical position within the county, and it's important to fill vacancy as quickly as possible when they occur. So this essentially just bypasses the testing process, since it's assumed they've already undergone that process with other cities or counties, and so this allows them to apply and be referred to the department very quickly.
Super. Any questions from the commission?
Have they had a lot of requests for this to happen with dispatch?
I mean, from
I find
employees?
it hard to believe that somebody from larger communities would want to come to small town Madera County,
Well, it does happen.
which I think they're wrong, but anyway.
Yeah, so we do, because it is a hard-to-fill position, it was asked that we create this just to expedite the process, but we do have a similar process for our correctional officers, because those are also hard to fill, as well as our deputy sheriffs, and it does seem to work for those other positions, and thought process behind implementing or creating this lateral policy for the public safety dispatchers as
Yeah,
well.
we've seen that in place with the SO and other departments
Yes.
for quite a few years. It works well when somebody
Yes.
needs to move for whatever family reasons. So, okay.
Any other questions from a commissioner? I will entertain a motion to approve or adopt.
I move to approve.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Perez?
Yes.
Commissioner Fry?
Yes.
Commissioner Rios?
Yes.
Commissioner Atwood?
Yes.
4 votes to approve.
5C has been adopted. Now it is time for staff reports. Please keep it under 4 hours.
Yeah, Joe cracking up over here.
I don't have anything to report. Do you have anything?
Nothing to report.
Okay,
Once again, the department is stabilized and
yes.
going hard.
So before we adjourn, I would like to remind everybody that we have a glorious civil right that we get to vote. And I would encourage everybody that we know to vote. And I want to do a shout out to our clerk and elections department. Having been a candidate, having been a voter in this county, it is wonderful that we know we have good, fair, honest elections here in Madera County. And they're to be commended for that. Any other comments from anybody?
You're talking about collections?
No.
Is that what you were talking about?
Election.
Elections.
Oh, election.
No, the collection, Joe, is afterwards when you bring us the gift. With that in mind, I wish everybody a great, and we want to thank Jonathan for sitting in for Armando. So with that, the meeting is adjourned.
Thank you.